In our first story, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Bharatiya Janata Party have wrested control again in 4 of the 5 states that went to polls in the past month. It is clear that the BJP will take back Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Manipur and Goa. Aam Aadmi Party has risen in national stature with a projected resounding victory in the state of Punjab, displacing the Congress. The grand old party of India seems to be losing the connect with voters, evident in its dismal performance in 4 states other than Goa. Many astute pundits and exit polls had forecast these victories, though in varying degrees. A huge effort by former Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav has at least put Samajwadi Party in a distinct opposition position in Uttar Pradesh. These assembly elections were labelled by Modi's critics as midterm polls before India's general elections that are just about 2 years away. Prime Minister Modi and UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath have proved their mettle and perhaps signalled their victory in 2024. Elections for state assemblies in the 5 Indian states of Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Goa, and Manipur were conducted between 10th February and 7th March. Counting began on the morning of 10th March. Here are election results so far in 690 constituencies in which elections were held. In India's largest state with the biggest population, Uttar Pradesh, Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath left no stone unturned in politicking, campaigning, executing projects, and most importantly, ensuring that the Ram temple in Ayodhya began construction. Former Chief Minister and young Yadav scion Akhilesh raised the bar with a hard hitting campaign that put a lot of pressure on Modi, Yogi, and BJP. The entire BJP party, its top officials, and all central ministers stormed the state and neighbouring Uttarakhand that was carved out of UP a couple of decades ago. It was a do or die battle. Modi and Yogi proved their formidable combination, some pundits say. At the close of production for this show, the results were as follows. The biggest shakeout took place in the state of Punjab. BJP didn't expect to do well and didn't do much. Former Chief Minister and breakaway Congress leader Amrinder Singh leaving amid infighting in party caused Congress to lose badly. Aam Aadmi Party, led by Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, rose to national stature by claiming the second state. It most definitely and defiantly dislodged Congress and others and will form government in the state. In Uttar Pradesh, the Bharatiya Janata Party is set for a resounding victory. BJP is inching towards a record second consecutive term and is leading in 261 seats of the 403 seats assembly. In Uttarakhand, the Bharatiya Janata Party, with changed chief ministers 3 times, is leading in 48 seats of the 70 seats. In the coastal state of Goa, BJP is set to come back to power as it is leading in 20 seats of the 40 seats. It is likely to draw independents and others in a coalition. In the northeastern state of Manipur, the Bharatiya Janata Party is set to get simple majority as it is leading in 30 of the total 60 seats. But a large number of independents are likely to throw their weight behind the BJP. In Punjab, the Aam Aadmi Party routed the incumbent Congress Party. AAP leads in 92 seats of the total 117 seats. It is clear that the Indian National Congress Party has suffered its worst and most humiliating defeat ever in these elections. Meanwhile, the assembly results have buoyed the Indian stock market, which, like other global markets, has been hit hard by the war in Ukraine. On elections results day, on 10th March, stocks opened higher and jumped nearly 3% in the opening trade. There was an overall bullish trend also in global markets. The 30-share BSE benchmark index closed at 55,464.39. Similarly, the NSE Nifty jumped 249.55 points.